Now, we are going to move into our final topic and favorite topic on this and the third, and that is none other than relationships. So what do we have from DC, Dear DC, this week?
Okay. Dear DC, my boyfriend is very overprotective of me.
Excuse me.
It's cute at times, but how can I get him to back off a bit without hurting his feelings?
Very overprotective. It's cute sometimes. How can I get him to back off without hurting his feelings? What say you? This is interesting.
You have to nip that in the bud right away.
Yeah, because if it was cute once, it's always cute to him, I think.
Yeah, and he's going to think that you think it's always cute.
Yeah.
And the shit's not going to be cute. It's going to get on your goddamn nerves eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So just, have a conversation. Don't be so over dramatic about it, but just straight up. Like, yeah, babe, that's cool. I understand, but what are you trying to do? Do you understand that I want to do this? Just really talk about whatever the issue is.
Right.
Because I don't know, when they say overprotective,
I would want to know more. Is it, baby, put the boobs up, or is it get that nigga's dick out your mouth? Or is it, let me see your phone? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that escalated quickly. I'm sorry. But there's levels to this shit. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And we would need to know more information.
You coming home from work late? Call me. Why didn't you call me? I was concerned.
I'm outside. Whoa. You're uninvited. What the fuck? We're at my mom's funeral.
Right, so it just depends.
Right.
But either way, all of that is nice and thoughtful, but yeah, you just want to control it and let him know how you feel about it.
And how long have y'all been together? You talking about it's cute at times, and it seems kind of new, and what the damn.
If it's new, it's gotta be cute.
I will tell you this: when you are early on in the relationship, when you're a couple months, half a year, 18 months, even, you're showing that person how to love you. So if it's cute at first, and it's like, I like the fact that he gets jealous and overprotective, blah, blah, blah. Now that becomes the foundation of how he expresses his love and liking what the bam. And when that shit rears its ugly head and that nigga's head is coming through your toilet seat when you finna flush, like, bitch, why your flow so heavy? You know what I'm saying? Who made your love come down? That could be a problem. So I'm just saying, nip it in the bud early, like Reese said.
Agreed. Okay. Next. Dear DC, I'm a 30-year-old divorced man and have been dating this woman for 2 months. I really like her a lot, and we tried having sex over the weekend.
Tried.
And well, I could not get it up. And I completely freaked out on the inside. I don't know what happened. Other than once I thought about it, it got worse. She even tried oral, and it felt great, but the whole time I was so anxious and apologized. Well, it's been a few days, and I have not heard back from her. Is it over? Should I call her? What do I do?
This is so layered.
And it didn't work.
This is so layered. Oh, should I take this one? Oh, let's break this down. I'm 38 years old. You're divorced, man. You're
dating a woman
going through, not menopause, you're going through a midlife crisis. You've been dating a woman for 2 months. My question immediately becomes, how long have you been divorced? How long have you been divorced before you jumped into this relationship that began 2 months ago? I really like her a lot. Physically or no? And we tried having sex over the weekend. Now, I will say this. I'm being fully transparent. I have had times where, I had too good of a time leading up to the sex, and you get whiskey dick, right? So was that the situation? Was it after a date and you guys drank heavy? I don't know. And I don't know if 38-year-olds do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all drinking wine and shit like that. So maybe that's not the case.
It seems like
tried having sex over the weekend.
Once I thought about it, it got worse. So it seems like he's in his head.
When you're in your head. So that's like Shaq shooting free throws. Like, oh my God, I'm terrible at I missed again. You know what I'm saying? So I get the overthinking things and what the bam. And if you're ever, hopefully it never happens to you, but if you're ever in that moment where it's just like, man, I can't get it up, go to the bathroom. Maybe you just have to pee, right? Just go pee. Woosah, look at yourself in the mirror and reaffirm your manhood, dog. Man, you got this. You got this. Get your shit on medium swole and then go dive back in. And once you get in, you're good. But it's just you was playing the perimeter a little bit too much, man. Then it says, man, I thought about it, got worse. Yeah, don't overthink it. She even tried. Well, now that's the fucked up part.
Yeah.
She seems to have a gummy bear.
Like what?
A gummy bear in her mouth. Oh my stars. Now that's where you fucked up. I'd have been like, nah, baby, I got you. And I'd have been down here. You know what? I gotta go. But at least she got hers. Now she would have called back after that. I think. She would have called back. But if you let her give you head and couldn't get it, and you said nothing about returning the favor. Oh my stars! Do not call, do not text, do not email, do not pass go, do not collect $100. And then the whole time I was so anxious, I apologize. Yeah, you genuine at this point. Well, it's been a few days. I've heard nothing back. Is it over? Yes. In short, it is over. And should I call her? Oh, her circle of friends. Her circle of friends knows intimate details about your flaccid cock. She knows. And her friends and her mom, when they see you out, oh my stars, they are going to hand you Twizzlers like this. Gummy in nature.
Oh, God.
Do you agree?
I agree.
I think we can move on from that. This nigga said, I apologize. You became Ruben Studdard.
That is like
this is my sorry for 2004.
It's like, okay,
oh.
All right, well, guess I go. See you later.
With I think I'm gonna stop. Damn.
Yeah.
What? Moving right along.
Okay. Last but not least, so Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, right? Tierra Marie is a singer, right? She used to date Ray J, and she's just been having horrible luck in relationships. She used to date I can't remember the light-skinned dude's name.
Peter Guns.
No.
Light-skinned dude.
He was bald head. He was like.
Oh, Doug Christie.
No.
Montel Williams.
No.
Okay.
Anyway. So, anyway, she came out of rehab. She was dating this guy named Akbar, right?
Ahmed.
Right. But he was handsome, kind of helping her get things back on track, motivating her. They work out together, all that kind of stuff, right?
Right.
Well, her friends find out because they see on Instagram he has a wife.
Hello.
And so they, the friends gonna do, they meet up with her, they talk to her, and
they interview her.
Right. Then they find out he has another girlfriend. Not only has a wife, but a girlfriend and Tierra. So it seems to be he seems to be a polyamorous. Remember?
Yeah, he's a polynomial.
What we learned about from the movie? Okay. His wife knows about the girlfriend.
Right.
The girlfriend has a fitness center, a gym.
Yeah, of course, keeps it tight.
She knows about the wife. So then when Tierra finally accepts that all this stuff is true, she comes to the house and she sees the wife and the girlfriend.
Right.
And she can't believe it. But the wife is like, well, yeah, if you're going to be in this circle, you last, and you have to answer to me.
There's a pecking order.
Yeah!
You're low woman on the totem pole, so formerly famous ass.
The girlfriend was talking to the guy, Akbar, and was like, this is what you want to do? You want somebody like that? Like, this is who you bringing in with us? And he was like, well.
She's not worthy.
Look, this is what he said. He said, well, whatever his wife's name is, she in the fashion industry. She's not going to cross that. He said, you in the fitness industry. She's not going to cross that. She in music. And I've been trying to get into the music game. And,
she helps me diversify my portfolio.
And so.
My portfolio.
Look, and so then he told her, I'm looking after you. You ain't never been in no good relationship with nobody investing in you. No, so
pouring into you.
This is what this is.
Yeah, this is how this happens. This is us.
So, does this work? Do you think, would you do something like this? Could you be that guy?
Would. Continue.
Could you be that guy?
Man.
That is open and honest with all parties involved. And do you think this is a good type of relationship? Maybe for some people.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the best answer I can give is it depends. And it depends on the person and persons involved with the shits. I'm with the shits, man. I really feel like, what I'm saying, I have soul mates, plural, mates, and our souls tend to mate. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And, whether you're talking about historically, whether you're talking about present, or whether you're talking about future, let's say that you're in a situation where, man, I'm getting 80% of everything I want from this woman. We'll have to band, but this 20% over here is dope. I don't feel like I shouldn't be able to have that 20% as well to make a 100-piece. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it 100 with y'all hoes. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if it takes 2 women to do that, cool. If it takes 5 women to do that and give me 20% of themselves, cool. If it takes 1, cool. But the universe kind of gets to determine that, and you got to go with your gut. I would rather be open and honest, and not saying that's my situation. I'm just saying it is. It occurs that those things, obviously from this example, that exists in the world. Right. And I would just say that as long as you could be honest with yourself and you could be honest with them and everything's transparent, there's no cheating per se because we're being honest about it. But at the end of the day, when you're moving in that fashion because that's what your loins are telling you, that's what your mind's telling you, that's what your spirit is telling you, and you can't be out open and honest about it, that's when it becomes a problem. Okay. Well said. And what say you?
If it floats your boat, go for it. If it works, it works.
To each his own.
With Tierra, I think she didn't know. Going into it, she didn't know. So it was kind of like, wait a minute.
Right.
If it works for you. If it doesn't, I'm not going to judge.
Right. We don't do that here on This and the Third.
But I don't know.
And I think, you said she was coming out of rehab.
Yeah,
career
so it was
isn't what it used to be necessarily, blah, blah. So you would wish, you would hope that you were everything to that one somebody, but what if you're not? Do you be alone and lonely, or do you be a piece of the puzzle and probably have the opportunity to have your other pieces?
Or do you be 100% to yourself first?
100% to yourself first. Go through the healing process, G. Because once you can present a whole version of yourself, then I think that's a better representation, and you'll probably attract somebody that's whole and might not need all these holes filled. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay? All these holes. But at the end of the day, man, what do you say? Let us know. Comment below. Be sure to follow us on all social media outlets by searching This, That, and the Third, with the third spell I, like the Roman numeral 3. And on YouTube, you can check us by searching Calvin and Reese, man. So it's been a pleasure for y'all. It's been a pleasure for us. We thank y'all for tuning in and turning up for another dope episode of This, That, and the Third, the lifestyle show that gives you life, literally. And we're about to sign off. And we are the undisputed king and queen of Chicago podcast. Check us out.